Second sales day video in a row. Crazy, huh? I'm going to try to keep doing more of these. We'll see how it goes. But also, please make sure you subscribe, like the video, share it with somebody else you think might enjoy it, and ring the bell so you get notified of these videos in the future. Here it is. Hope you enjoy. Yo, YouTube. You know what time it is? Got another sales day video for you here. I did have a couple sales on the second store, but I already filled them, not thinking I was going to make a video. So I'll just post them on the video here. You can see those. It was like 3 cards. It was easy to pull because the bags are right there. I haven't filed the bags in the cabinets yet. So I just grabbed them out and shipped them right away to get those done. But I have a good amount of sales on the primary store, so we'll go over those. First one is a 71 Topps Larry Brown football card game card, and that's in the non-skewed drawer, so we'll pull that later. That's all for $4.99. Okay, we've got a classic NFL rookies Terrell Davis rookie, 5/23/7. I'm trying to buy more, and they've been selling well for me too, and I've been able to find them at good prices. Trying to buy more like low-end rookies of big stars. So here, like this classic Terrell Davis draft. I mean, I probably got that for at most 20 cents, you know, maybe out of a quarter box, and I got $2.69 for it. I'm gonna try to that's been good for me with like Sage Hit and stuff like that, so I'm gonna try to keep that going, keep picking that stuff up. Okay, next, we got a Wade Boggs Superstar card. That's 8/27/2. Okay, so that is a little like sticker card, I think. There it is. Yeah, that's the sticker card, and then it's got Andre Dawson on the back. Pretty cool. That sold for $1.99. Alright, get these put back. 8/27/2. Got to pull some bags forward. I ran out of storage for more completed SKU bags. I could work on this second bottom drawer. I don't have as many sales today, so I'll probably have a little extra time. So I could start getting some of this stuff skewed up. Especially the non-sport, it's so kind of flopping over now since I've sold through so much of it. It would actually make it a lot easier to you know, keep them organized and in good condition and everything. So I might do these 2 rows and get them skewed, and then just move this row, because I don't really want to do like all the optic base right now. I might use those for kids packs. So I might just take this whole row, move it over to this 4th row, then I have these first 2 rows open right away for SKU packs. So that's kind of my thought right now. We'll see what I end up doing this afternoon. But if I get that done, then I've got just the 2.5 drawers down there that need to be skewed, and then some in the other cabinet to be skewed, and then everything will be skewed. We'll have a SKU, which will be, oh, that'll be nice to be done with that. Okay, next one. I've got 3 items here. I've got an Emmett. So yesterday, let me kind of tell you what I did yesterday after I made the sales video. First, we're looking for an Emmett. There we go, Bowman Chrome. So yesterday there was no mail. It was a observance day for Jimmy Carter. But I packed a bunch of mail. You can see that down in the bin here. The bin's almost full actually. So I actually did quite a few other orders yesterday just because why not? I had them and I could get them done. So this isn't a full day's, but you'll get the gist of it. All right, and then I've got an Adrenaline. This card is not skewed. It's in the other cabinet, so we'll pull that out after. And then we need 8/16/23. We need a Leaf Bo Jackson card. I had a few of these. One sold and spiked the algorithm, and lo and behold, the other ones are all gone now. so I'll try to get some more of those. That 90 leaf set was pretty iconic at the time. Sold 3 Nigel Mansell Sports Illustrated for Kids cards for $3.75. By the way, that 3 card lot earlier sold for $13.97. But yeah, I took an offer of $3.75 on the 3 Nigel Mansell Sports Illustrated for Kids cards. I'm trying to sell those down some because I want to make sure that well, first of all, they're not skewed, so it's nice to just get them out of the drawer and out. But I want to buy some more Sports Illustrated for Kids lots, so I'm just trying to sell down like the stuff that hasn't sold yet as much as I can before I get more. So that's a good offer and a good sale. I'll dig those out after since they're not skewed. I do have a Skybox Metal Universe, which is also not skewed. Sometimes I just run into these, you know, streaks where I have stuff that's not skewed. So I sold this UFC, I think she's a UFC fighter. But since it's Metal Universe and I just have a small stack of them here, I'm just going to dig this one out right away. That way I have less to do later on. So what is her name? Shields. Her name is something Shields. Clarissa Shields. There she is. Pretty cool looking card. I love the Metal Universe stuff. That was nice there. Another non-skewed card out the drawer. Getting them down there. And that's all for $2.99. We have a sticker card from let's see, I might have to pull my plug here for this. 12-2 bag 4. 12-2 bag 4. So this is a sticker card from Hook. So this would have been one of my big non-sport. These would have been in the 10-cent box non-sport at Madison show. Same show where I bought the big box of non-sport from another dealer. And I bought all his sticker cards because, yeah, of course I will for 10 cents. But I sold this, what's his name again? Rufio. It's a pretty big name in Hollywood, I guess. Since after that movie, I don't know who he is, but I've sold that sticker numerous times, so I knew that one would go. That sold for $3.99. Got a Garbage Pail Kids, 11/21/7. So we're still selling a good amount of non-sport in the main store, which again is good because any new non-sport's going to get listed in the other store. Oh, I don't see that in here, did I? $11/21/7. Huh. I don't see it in here. We might have to have it in a different bag, unless I just skipped it here. Nope, those are Alien. Yeah, anyway, so it's good to just keep selling those down as well, and then naturally things will be moved into, non-sport things will be moved into the new store over time. New listings. Yeah, I don't think it's in there either. I'll have to look that up, and must have dated it wrong. Anyway, that's all for $2.99. Okay, then we got an Elway Super Bowl game card. So that is July 1810. I think these cards are cool, but I always find them in like super cheap boxes and they don't always sell. But that's okay. Sometimes I just buy cards that are cool. I like the metal kind of effect. I love the sort of stormy sky background. I just think they're cool. And that's all for $3.99. So when they do sell, I get decent money for them, but they're just not super hot. Okay, here's a Zach Ertz rookie. Picked this up in I think a quarter box, I want to say. At the Green Bay show, 11/13/6. I think, is it in this one? I have 2 bags labeled 6, of course, so we got to figure out which. There it is, Zach Ertz. Camo, Topps Chrome, rookie, circuit looking thing. I don't know, it was really cool. Zach Ertz, pretty darn good tight end, so I figured that'd probably be worth it. And that's all for $4.99, so totally worth it. that was a great sale. Sometimes you have to expand out a little bit, right? So that's kind of what that did. All right, I got a Shack card in the non-skewed. So again, we're getting back to that non-skewed stuff, but I'll pull it because I don't have that much Shack stuff anymore. In the non-skewed drawer anyway. So it should come up pretty quick. I know I had a bunch of these. Here we go. Here it is. And that's the last one. Yeah, it hit the algorithm and boom, they just kept selling. Got an auction sale. This is for a Sean Alexander scorecard. Sold for 99 cents plus 99-cent shipping. Okay, 11.4. So keep trying to just move some extra stuff on the auctions. When I have auctions available, I just take a stack of cards that I have, and instead of listing, there's a Zay Flowers rookie for $2.99. Made the Pro Bowl, which deservingly so. But I just take a handful of cards that I need to list, and I just list them in auctions, and they'll sell, and we'll move on. Lately, what I've been doing in the past couple days, I think this is something I just listed. Yeah. So 1, 7, 25, 3. Yeah, it's definitely in one of these stacks here. 1, 7, 3. Of course, it's somewhere in the bottom, I think. The very last stack. Why wouldn't it be? But yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. I'm just going to try to keep my auction listings full. If I have some free auction listings, I'll put stuff on there and list them. And when things sell, as they go through their 7 days of auction, as things sell, I just add some more listings and so forth. And that's going to be kind of my plan, so that I keep those active. It does bring some new buyers into the store. There's always activity, especially at the end of the auction. There's Troy Polamalu for $1.99. So why not? I mean, if I used to do it back in the day when I was just doing the FARV stuff, I just had FARV things I would keep relisting, and I would continuously get a fair amount of auction sales, and then I just kind of stopped doing it as I was focusing on some other things. And so I'm throwing stuff back up there now. But what I've been really putting on there the last couple weeks, I got a Beavis and Butthead sale here, is the numbered baseball cards, because I got that big box of numbered baseball cards. Kind of no-namer type players, but numbered cards, there's almost always a buyer for them. And some of them have gotten decent bids, so this turned out to be pretty good. Tanya the Teacher from Beavis and Butthead. And then I also need, which one is this one? Stuart's Dad. So these are the American version, because they don't have the purple border. Stuart's Dad. Where is he? Yeah, so I thought that's a really good way to sell those numbered baseball cards instead of having kind of the no-name. There he is. Nope, that's not it. Oh, it's the very last card in the stack. Of course it is. Stuart's Dad. So those each sold for $2.99 to the same buyer. So I just they're all top loaded in a little 2-row box. So when I've got some time to list on auctions, or want to list on auctions, go ahead and grab a stack of those, de-top load them so that I have the top loads available to use for shipping or whatever, and then list them in the auctions, and they'll all eventually sell, and we'll just go with that. Tom Matt. I don't remember where I got this, but I don't have a lot of these, so I'm guessing it was just like a random thing in a quarter box, dime box. Sold for $3.50. So the baseball always surprises me because there's so many no-name players, or at least players I don't know the name of anyway, I guess, to be fair, that sell. Even if they never had a major league career, but if they're first Bowman and they're refractor colors, serial numbered type stuff, sure, they'll go. Here's another non-skewed item. It's in the other cabinet, so I'll pull that later. Oops, I just missed it. Where did it go? Right here, 67 Philadelphia gum, Falcons versus Giants. And that sold for $250. And we got an 89 Topps Barry Bonds. 8611. Don't sell a ton of bonds, but you can get them really cheap. Seems like everybody sells bonds for hardly anything, so at least where I am. So 89 Topps Barry Bonds, there he is. That sold for $1.99. So if I see him in like dime boxes and stuff, I mean, he is still, I mean, I don't think he'll ever be in the Hall of Fame for obvious reasons, but I think I think everyone will always know who he is, good or bad, because he was a pretty amazing talent. I wish he hadn't taken the drugs and we could see how he did without it. But that's not how life works. So, okay. 11/21/10. We need a Jason Williams rookie. I got a few of these. Here it is. White chocolate sold for $250. Got a big stack of those in, I don't know, I think it was in the big box buy in Green Bay. Those were in there, so listed some of those. Alright, now we've got a black and white. Oh, this card got cut off in the scan. Frank Robinson. And let's see, 11/19. I think that's this one, yeah. 11/19/2. So this is a black and white Stadium Club. Frank Robinson. Oh, maybe it isn't cut off. Well, a little bit of his head's cut off on the top there. Pretty cool card. That sold for $2.99. So baseball, getting some baseball sales. That's good. Okay, next we have a Amon Green Power Formation card. That's from, let's see, 3/25/24. I'm going to plug my charger back in here. 3/25/24. Let's see, it should be right here. Okay, so we need an Amon Green, kind of a cool looking card. There it is, Power Formulas. And that's sold for $1.99. So again, just probably something that came in a big box. I didn't really pay much for. It's kind of what I try to do with some of those, is just get them sold. They're not your big names. And you just kind of hold up the line of you listing some other things that are bigger sellers. Alright, 12/18/2. You need a Jerome Bettis Black Diamond. Base for $1.99 right there. Alright, then we need a Brady card, 6/6/15. Should be right here. Let's tip you up a little bit so you can see. And this one's just a 2014 Topps. Hit the algorithm on this one because I've sold a few now, which is good because I have a whole bunch. Sold for $3.99. Brady stuff's been pretty hot lately. I don't know if it's because he might be looking for a career change. The announcing thing doesn't seem to be working out that well. You know, I don't know, I'm speculating, I guess, but his stuff's heating up. And I know he gets into the Hall in a couple of years, so maybe buyers are trying to scoop stuff up now before, you know, prices haven't increased just due to that. I don't know, because obviously he's going to make the Hall of Fame. I don't think anybody in the world questions that. I need a Topps Update Ichiro. I think it's this one. Yep, this one right here for $2.99. Speaking of Hall of Fame, he's going to be in this year. It was one of my goals. I've said it a few times on different episodes. So, last year as well as early this year. Well, it is early this year. But that's one of my goals, was to pick up a lot of Ichiro, which I did last year. And now that's going to pay some good dividends as soon as he gets in. I think he might be in a unanimous, so pretty cool. Such a talent. Another Threads Brett Favre. Obviously that hit the algorithm too. Should raise the price on those. I still have them at $1.49. I need to get them to $2. I don't list anything at $1.49 anymore. But in the same light, I don't really have anything into them. I have a ton of copies of them, so it's kind of like, well, maybe I just let them sell. I don't know. 11, 15, 2. You can beat your head against a wall all day trying to figure out what all the right answers are for how you're supposed to run this stuff, and it's just not that clear cut. It's one day is this, one day is that. So just try to pay good prices, try to list at good prices for sale, and let the other chips fall where they may. That's kind of how I look at it. As long as you have a good number of listings, you should be getting sales. If they're priced appropriately, of course, or you're at least taking offers. I got this Teammates insert, Favre, $3.99. Got a good pile of those, so it's nice to get a sale on one of those. I still have three 5-row boxes of Favre base and insert cards, so I just keep selling them down and putting them back on, and they just keep going. So that's been a good way to sort of get some money back in on to buy some other stuff. Tony Gwynn Topps card, $1.79. 2002 Topps base. And then we got a Mark Andrews. Don't sell a lot of Mark Andrews. Thought it was a decent offer. I've had this set for a couple of years, of course, since it came out a couple of years ago. Actually, like more than a couple of years, because I got this when it came out. This is the 21 Rookies and Stars Fanatic set. Sold quite a few cards out of it, but there's obviously, when you have a set, it's hard to sell every single card. But I just like the exclusive parallels that were in it. I think they're pretty nice. So anyway, I'm looking for Mark Andrews out of here. Let's see. Come on, Mark, where are you hiding? Anyway, I took $225 for it. I think I had it listed at $299. So, but I've easily in the black on this set. There he is, Mark Andrews. I've sold so many cards out of there. Some of the rookies, you know, they go for decent money. Yeah, so again, I'm okay with it. Keep selling it down. These are not skewed, of course. I know where they are because they're in the set box, but I'd love to get these down far enough where I could just skew the last few and get rid of the boxes and get those moved into the right place. Got another ASG card. This is Evan Carter. He's a rookie for the Rangers. So we'll pull that after. 4/7/15. Got another Favre insert. So that's the thing. I don't really want to have a fire sale on the Favre stuff. Where's 15? Oh my gosh, it's way back there. Oh, let's see if I might have to pull 14 out so I can get to 15. There we go. But I don't really want to do that because his stuff consistently sells and sells at my full price. So why drop them? $3.99 for that one. So I'm just gonna let them keep selling. Let them keep. You know, sometimes I get quantity sales. I move some stuff a little bit faster, and then just keep my monster boxes there and keep using them to list when I got space. It's been kind of my plan from the beginning. It's helped me pretty much fund the business, you know, fund other buys before I was making any money on stuff. And yeah, and I'm still getting sales even since then. So Revolution Emmett for $3.50. Bunch of better set type cards I got at that, out of those 10-cent boxes at Green Bay. Or they might have been quarter. Yeah, I'm sure that was a quarter, that Emmett card. But yeah, obviously a quarter to $3.50 is a decent turn. Got another ESG card. This is Chris Bassett. I don't know who that is. He's a pitcher for the Blue Jays apparently. 12/14/2. And of course that's in the set boxes, so I'll do that after. 14-2. I need a Peyton Manning out of here. Peyton Manning Stars card. There he is. And that's all for $2.99. Alright. And a Hedgehog. Sonic the Hedgehog card. 12. 12. Oh, early. This is from last year, December. 12-14-3. And Sonic stuff's been really hot lately. With the new movie and stuff coming out, I'm sure that's pushing it, but man, I got some nice Sonic stuff. I'm getting some good sales out of it. $5.39 for this sticker. So I just keep going. I had a few like lowball people like, oh, I need this one sticker, can you do blah blah blah, and I'm like, no, I'm willing to take my normal like % off stuff, but I do not want to sell them cheap. They're moving really well. Okay, and then I've got one that's overdue. I couldn't find this card, this Kermit card, so I'm gonna have to spend a little time today looking for that. If I can't find it, I'll have to do a refund. Doesn't happen often, but it's gonna happen when you have this much stuff. It's gonna happen on occasion, especially when it doesn't have a SKU. So par for the course. But that's it for this video. Thanks again so much for watching. I'll try to do another sales day video early next week and keep showing them. It seems like that's what everybody's interested in viewing, so we'll keep it going. And remember, you can't sell what you don't list. I'll see you again.